Hello again, all. I just finished watching my video and I caught myself saying uh, I'm a psychologist in training. I've actually, I meant by profession. My training primarily was as a psychologist, but I'm a registered and licensed psychologist, um, uh, having practiced in a clinical setting in private practice for over 10 years. I just wanted to make that correction. I could go through and run it edit through an editor and put an asterisk on the screen and all that sort of stuff. But nonetheless, just wanted to make that correction. Registered in Australia. And so if there are, I just wanted to make a couple of additions to my my diatribe there. But I do intend to continue somehow to have, I think I emphasized interactivity at the beginning. So this is a slight follow-up to that. I would like to ideally be able to stream in a way that there are multiple audience members potentially, whether they're text-based questions or if possible, maybe if there is a future vision to have sort of a call-in type show scenario where, your input by voice and we can have a conversation and, whether while you stay online, there's a response from someone like myself, a registered and trained psychologist providing some service for you. This is all, just to be supportive and helpful. It's my contribution to helping humanity and trying to ensure that there's some benefit. And if there's some support there, some help there. It's not an emergency service. I am not your therapist for the purposes, for legal reasons. I've got to make sure that not only myself is protected, but also for yourself so that you have an understanding and awareness of the situation. You're watching this from a screen, obviously, you don't know me from a bar of soap except for what I spat out. So there is no therapeutic relationship developed. I am not your therapist. And even if there are future sessions and situations and conversations where questions are posed, answered or responded to, then that's not a substitute for finding a therapist and getting support one-to-one on your own, where you get to develop a rapport and a connection with the person that you're receiving therapeutic supports from, whether that's a psychologist, a counselor or a psychiatrist, or even, your healthcare provider might be a medical doctor or might be your physiotherapist. But keep that in mind. And if there's some need for things like that, if there are questions, if there are issues that you would like to cover, I don't want this entirely data-driven, but data is definitely going to be a part of the process, I think. So there's a few links, whether it's going to be in my description through a Telegram group or it's going to be some sort of just comments, reading through the comments. I think a Telegram group might be a little bit more conducive to conversations. So I'll try to set all that up. But forgive me if it's not immediately smooth sailing and a well-oiled machine. It's going to take some time. This is video number 2. So fair go and give me some time to work out some of the kinks. I'd noticed there might be a bit of a delay. It might be out of sync a little bit. So bear with me. I hope the content is useful and helpful. Focus on the message, not the way the message is delivered, and not the messenger, certainly. And I humble myself in a way that I can improve, and I fully acknowledge that I'm a flawed human being. I'm imperfect. And it was one of the barriers to my thinking, actually, that I was being perfectionistic almost and trying to be completionist and making sure I have all the gear and the equipment and all the settings and all the fine tunings. But we're going to figure out those things as we go, and I welcome your feedback. But once again, just wanted to follow up on some of those, hopefully that helps clarify some of those issues. I apologize if there's a synchronization issue with the video and audio. We'll get there. Any suggestions, welcome. Thank you again. That was sooner than I expected, but nonetheless, here we are. See you next time. Thank you.